Hey there, it's Mark. Here we have the 2020 P case of Hot Wheels basic cars. I always do the USA packages. Here we go. I was lucky and I got a super treasure hunt in the last case. Sure would be pretty awesome to get one 2 in a row. That was the only one of the year, actually. I got one late last year, and then I got one this year. So look, there's your proof. They're pretty hard to get. I already know I have the basic treasure hunt because I can see it right there. Can't miss that color. We'll just wait to get to that one, all right? Basic treasure hunts are okay. It's nice to find them. But because that one is a popular casting, maybe people want that basic treasure hunt. Here you have the 19 Chevy Silverado Trail Boss. I think this was in the last case, so we'll go quickly. 69 Dodge Charger 500. This is new to the case. It's not a new model, it's just new to the case. Batcopter, it's in purple. It doesn't strike me that it was purple before, but it could have been. I might be thinking of the original releases. Here you have the McLaren P1. Let's scoot in a little bit so I don't have to hold keep the car so close to the camera. Enamel gray. Ice cream truck, well, it's called Quick Bite now, and it's a plastic body, metal base. It used to be plastic base, metal body. Changes. Jaguar XE SV Project 8. Last case had a lot of exotic cars, and so I hope that those cars carry over to this case. This one was a new model late last year, I believe, not this year. This is a new model. Here we have this, what, German? I'm not sure. New for 2020. This is the first appearance in the case. You have the Porsche 914 Safari, or 914. I think it's 914. First appearance. Brand new to the Hot Wheels basic assortment. And so this is the first appearance. It'll probably carry over to the next case. I really like this one. I like the Porsche 914 too. It doesn't get that many releases, really. And since I get the USA packages or English packages, it has this information on the back. You can pause that, or you should have paused it if you wanted. Here you have the 10 Toyota Tundra and the Olympics. Tokyo 2020 baseball. Someone asked, why are they releasing the cars? Well, for one, they already paid for the license, so they're still gonna release the cars or trucks. But as far as the games are just delayed, they're not canceled. Datsun Bluebird Wagon 510. Matter of fact, I have, well, we'll just move on. I'm going to talk about this on Tuesday, on Truckin' Tuesday. No, I take it back. I already talked about this model. My mistake. I talked about it on Mr.Grooves. Yeah, it has variations in the base and in the grill. You can check out that video. Excuse me. Custom 11 Camaro in red. Fire decorations. 96 Chevrolet Impala SS. This was a new model in the last case, carrying over. 57 Plymouth Fury. Glad to see this car in the basics. Really like that model. And like I said, new for 2020. They'll have the information in the back. Goodbye. So during the whole year, when the new model is released, it will get that, even if it gets like a new color, right? It'll still have the new for 2020 because it is a new for 2020 model, not that color. And then on the English packages, they still show this on the back. And then towards the end of the year, you wind up with a lot of the recolors from the models through the year. And then, so they all have that on the back, but we're not going to show them all. Croc Rod. After this, I'm just going to focus on the couple models that are new to this case. You've seen one, the Porsche. Jeep, there's a 20 Jeep Gladiator. A couple motorcycles in the back. I think this is the one to where I had one with a, no, that's not it. Wrong one. Radical Racer. Hey, look, got a little something on there. Year of the Rat, maybe. I'm sure you guys know the original name for this car. It did not start out to be Radical Racer. 2020 Ram 1500 Rebel. Muscle Bound, getting another fantastic paint pattern. This car's probably got the best paint jobs for the first few models, first few releases, it's probably going to be a very top compared to other cars. That's pretty cool, very unique. It's not a not a new model this year. It's fairly new. It's only maybe a couple years old. This one is definitely a good model. 2020 Koenigsegg Jesko, and it's new for 2020. It was new to the case last month, so this is the carryover month, in case you watched last month's case unboxing video. Pretty cool spoiler design in the back. Have you been able to find it? I was able to find one in a store, and then I wind up with some from the case unboxing videos. Here you have roller toaster and 16 Lamborghini Centanario Roadster. Definitely some exotics in the cases. And some people would ask, well, if you get them in the cases, why do you buy them in the store still? Well, because I can, for one. But another, don't forget, I use my cars in track time, right? And yeah, track time's continuing. Sorry, no shout outs. You can talk about the cars, okay? But I won't be able to put shout outs in the videos anymore. Just part of the changes with the YouTube and the government. HS2000, I don't have any concrete information, but with how I interpret how the government and the FTC is looking at content, then I think that shout-outs could put me in trouble, so I'm just not going to do it anymore. 98 Honda Prelude, and you know how people are. They enjoy the free videos, but then if I say, hey, I need help because I got sued, and then everybody turns around. Bye, see ya. So guess what? I'm going to have to take care of myself because I know people. I'm not going to get enough support. Hey, that has plastic inserts. Not inserts. That's plastic headlights. I really like that when they do that. This model right here, this is the 99 Ford F-150 SVT Lightning, new for 2020. First appearance in the cases. Now this truck, there's a Fast and Furious release with, I think, this truck, and so I don't know if it's different. This is new for 2020, and normally, if it's going to be new for 2020, anyways, usually it doesn't get the new for 2020 if it was released somewhere else. I don't know if it's the same exact truck. This one's classified 99 Ford F-150 SVT Lightning, but the Fast and Furious version is a little bit different. You see that notch right there, the gold notch? Well, in the premium release, the bed insert covers that up, or it's tooled differently to where you can't see that gold part, because that right there, that's how they attach it to the body, right? That's how they keep the base and the body attached, is right there. So that's different on the premium release. Let's see what else. There you go, McLaren P1. Again, another one in the case. I think that was a P1 earlier, right? Aston Martin 177 in red. Love that casting. Skyboat, no thank you. Looks like Woody Woodpecker. Especially the first release when it was red. So there's the basic treasure in it. Oh, okay, hold on. Croc Rod, not you. Yeah, you. Oh, hold on. High Beam, another Tokyo release. This one for artistic gymnastics. White with a kind of interesting pearl type of base. That's not, what color would that be? It's kind of fleshy salmon color, whatever that is. So here's your basic treasure hunt in the case right here. See the Circle Flame logo? That's the indicator since 2013. If they put that on a model, that's the indicator for a basic treasure hunt. Here's a look at all the graphics. And they put that, there'll be something behind the truck. Same thing. Oh, check it out. Got it there too. Very cool. Behind the model, it'll say something. There's some text. Can you see that writing right there? So that also tells you find a basic treasure hunt. I won't be using that one on track time because I've used it a few times and it's just not a, I've already proven it's not a track car. Skyboat, goodbye. Oh, we have sister colors here. IL Driver, not exactly, I prefer the old express lane. I did a video too on Mr. Grooves. This is the newest version of a shopping cart from Hot Wheels. Comes with a little dude, a figure, and yet it does detach. And another 96 Chevrolet Impala SS. I believe with the alien. Yeah, when you open up the wow, it's kind of hard to see with that color. Inside there's an alien. When you pop this open, you can see the alien. Nice color. It's pretty eye-popping colors there. There you have 17 Pagani Huayra Roadster and the 91 GMC Cyclone. Definitely a popular model this year. A lot of people like collecting this one. What do you think? You like the red version or the black version? I'm sure people are going to like them both. Normally, super treasure hunts are on the top of the case, but they can wind up on the bottom. As a matter of fact, there is the ice cream truck. You already can tell. Oh, I see the second color for the duck and roll. Kind of a pea green kind of color. So we still have a chance at a super treasure hunt. Like I said, they're pretty hard to find. 67 Camaro. Somebody showed, I was looking at a message board and somebody found kind of a color variation. Congratulations, another roller toaster. And there's Duck and Roll. And it's not just a straight recolor of the, this is new, right? New for 2020. When it first came out, it was a yellow. It's not a straight reissue. This time, most of the time when they do a reissue, what can I show you? So like this one right here, when they do the reissue, usually they change the colors, but the graphics stay the same. They might change the color of the graphics, but the graphics, the printing stays the same. There's a high beam. I'll go ahead and put that away. But for Duck and Roll, it's not exactly the same. They change the colors. Well, that's typical. But they change the graphics. The eyes are different. It's just not a recolor. There's Duck and Roll. And we'll go ahead and compare these two just in case there's a variation in the wheels. Nope, everything looks the same. Little stubby little tail. He got wet. He had to wiggle to get his tail dry. And this is the hopeful parts that you hope to carry over from the last case. McLaren Senna. I'll bet you this one tears up the track. Nice tail light decorations. Of course, licensed cars usually have rear end decorations. McLaren Speedtail. New model. New to the case last month. First month carryover right now. So if you missed it last month, or if for some reason your store didn't get the end case, then it's in the P case. No, wait. End case, it's in the P case now. So if your store got the end case and you didn't get this, well, guess what? It's coming in the P case as well. And there is no O case. Mattel skips I and O. So you have a chance. If you didn't get it in the last, maybe your store didn't even get the last case, so at least you have a chance to get it because it carries over. Another Cyclone in red, Erikenstein rod, very nice. People are liking it, even though it's a fantasy model. It looks pretty cool. Just like Bone Shaker, right? That's a fantasy, meaning that's normal, by the way. There's nothing missing. Fantasy means that it's a Mattel creation. They made up the model. And collectors kind of like to stick to licensed models like this 19 Corvette ZR1 Convertible. This is new this year, but this is just a recolor. It had a different color earlier in the year. There's a look at the tail, rear end, I should say. Headlights. Another SVT Lightning. And another Silverado Trail Boss. Another Erikenstein rod. El Viento, the wind. That's what El Viento means. Another McLaren Senna. Velocita. This is for swimming for Tokyo. Velocita, Velocita. There's a look at the graphics. Another Camaro. Hey, Bruiser. I have to remind myself. Don't say Cruiser Bruiser, even though that's what it sounds. That sounds pretty cool too. T, Art Car Series. There's your T. I haven't been following along. Anybody know what they spelled out this year for the art cars? Because what they would do is they would put letters on top of the car, and then it would spell something at the end of the year. Jaguar XE, another one. XE SV Project 8. Another Porsche 914 Safari. Usually it's 2 to the case for the first month. It might be 1, but then the next month it's usually 1 or 2 again. I didn't look closely at this one because it was in the last month too, but I'll give you a quick look. I do not know if it's glow in the dark. On the base it does say Quick Bite, and that's the name, Quick Bite. Production code M20, so N27, that's N's code for 2020, and the 27 is of course the 27th week of 2020. Datsun Bluebird wagon 510. The other one had a mesh grill. This one has a mesh grill as well. Another Cruise Bruiser. Nice colors on the graphics there. Another ZR1. And Skull Shaker. It's fun to play with, but if you can use it for downhill racing, that slows it down because it has a trigger on one of the wheels. See right here on the wheel. Let's see if I can get in there. See right there, that part right there, it sticks out from the wheel. When the wheel spins around, that hits an actuator, and then that actuator causes your driver to bounce back and forth. Fun stuff! But all that bumping with the wheel slows it down if you're going to use it for racing. You know, you already know that. This car was in Japanese Historics 1 and 2. Japan Historics, I always say, I don't know why, anyways. This was in Japan Historics 1 and 2. And I'm definitely doing a follow-up on this model on Mr. Grooves, for sure. I do have my extra Japan Historics on eBay right now. But so I'll be taking a look at this model as well as the 2 Japan Historics versions. Here you go, hologram. This is a new model. Hey, how come it doesn't say? I thought it was a new model in the case. Oh no, this might be the second. Oh no, it wasn't a new model this year. My mistake. Are you sure? I don't know. And maybe it was a new model last year. HW Salvage in Service. Pretty wild design. I think that it's supposed to be a self-driving vehicle, and that's why it has this big canopy, or driver's, not canopy, not the word. 70 Chevelle. And all of a sudden I thought, man, don't tell me I got something stuck in there. Because that's an error that I don't like when there's flashing off of the metal. Wow, this is a nice looking model. I'll be picking up a couple extra of this one. This one looks good. Got your racing stripes, your rally stripes. But that's it for decorations. Oh no, you do have on the side right there. SS, pretty small. Yeah, that's a nice car. Fast and Furious? What? Who drove that? Who drives that in Fast and Furious? I don't particularly care for the Fast and Furious movies. Custom auto in blue. Not red, white, and blue. That's not quite red. Put auto on the side in the graphics. 2 rows left. Another Aston Martin 177. This one, I always confuse this one. This one, the Toyota 2000 GT, Fast Feline kind of looks like it. And so I always have to pause to see. This one is for karate. Got side decals, top decals. That means nothing in the front and rear. Runway Rescue. This vehicle, It's pretty much plastic, but it's a fun model. It looks like you move this and then the hose. It's runway rescue because maybe your airplane crashed or is on fire or whatever. So that's why it is a runway rescue, to rescue people from a plane on the runway. Makes sense to me. Oh, good. 2 in the case for this one. Why are you stuck? There you have the 2020 Ram 1500 Rebel. Second sample in the case. And we already took a look at the 70 Chevrolet SS. I'll be looking for your comments to let me know who drove that car. And yeah, this is pretty nice. Nissan Silvia S13. There was a Silvia before, but apparently this is a new for 2020 model. I'm not sure what the difference is between the other Nissan Silvia and this one, but I guess this one's new for 2020. Pretty cool stylized graphics on the side. Look great with those rims, lace wheels. We don't get lace wheels that often anymore. Nice to see them back. So you have rear end decorations, and you've seen those already. When I'm done, I put the cars back in the case, and then I look for errors and anomalies. I double check to see if there's any missing parts. I did not notice any missing parts, but I did notice a little error. Remember, these were base codes in 27, and this was a P case unboxing video. We get that information on the English packages. They are not available on the international packages. Remember, this was a new model last month, and then it carried over to this month. Well, guess what? They used the end card, which is okay. That's especially with a nice car like that. That's not necessarily that big of an anomaly. You know, it's off by 1K. Whatever. It's just production and when it wound up in the case. No big deal. The main thing we want to keep an eye on, see PKs. We want to make sure we don't wind up with like a E case or FG or some really old car being stuck in the case, because what that could indicate, there might be some funny business going on. So when I just now double checked, and I didn't even notice this the first time, I didn't notice until I sat down and I really looked at it, and there is an error. It's really a trivial thing. These are not the kinds of errors that I would buy myself. Again, P case, checking the base. Did you see the error? Yeah, because the error is really nothing. But anyways, this one also, and this is how I noticed because I was looking closely at this, in 26 on this one, but yet the other one is in 27. So this one was made the next week. Not a big deal, but see, here's the error. Some people like to buy these. I don't personally seek them, but it doesn't have the chrome trim all around the wheel. You see around here, right here, it's missing part of the chrome trim. It's an error technically. It is not something I seek out. It is not something I buy. What I mean is, if it's on the peg, it's not something I'm going to buy just because of that error. I'm going to buy it because I like the car, or for whatever reason. I don't buy it just because it's an error. Don't forget, a new channel, RGTV, RaceGrooves TV. It's just like TV. You just sit back and watch and enjoy. No comments. Thanks for watching. Happy collecting. Bye-bye.